What up, though? Glad chill with me. Wake y'all asses up. Good morning. Good morning, battle rap. Good morning, battle rap world. I'm back, man. Back over the weekend. Missed a missed a lot of the hoopla, all the excitement, the drama in the building, the atmosphere, all that good stuff that you guys really get a kick out of. I was away with the fam, having fun, but I got back just in time to kind of get a sense of what happened, get some very cool love on the net by people showing love and looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you people. You know you are just keeping me engaged on what was going on. I really appreciate that. So we here. It wasn't much to talk about. It's only one big event that I could get real knowledge on and give real knowledge on because I was able to see it once I touched back down. And y'all already know what we talking about. It's the one, it's the only. It's Kings versus Queens 3. Now you see day two there. I don't go off hearsay. I have to see it. When I heard Fonz Shuni was crazy, blah blah blah. I don't know. I gotta wait. So I can't give you the recap on that. But I can give you the recap on day one. And right away with day one, right, a couple of subplots or a couple of just things of note when I was going through Twitter while I was away, and I was kind of just trying to read what was going on. Again, it seemed like another issue with the crowd. Some people were saying the crowd was garbage in North Carolina. Shout out to Diva. I see Diva. She a superstar, man. Yo, Diva, when you out, you talking to all these stars. You telling them about me? Do they know about me? Ask them, do they know me? Like you, like she don't have. She got. I ain't never seen one woman, one person with that many pictures of that many people in that short amount of time. It's like she's on a scooter, just oh shit, DNA, oh shit, oh like she just making her stops and she ain't playing. So salute to you. But yeah, I heard North Carolina. I heard some mixed reviews. The crowd was asleep, or they was talking a lot in the crowd, being very disrespectful at times. Battle rap is changing, man. Battle rap is changing. It's becoming more mainstream. I can just tell when there's more casuals in the crowd who are trying to become hardcore fans. Like you can kind of tell. Like I can just tell, even just based on the people who was on stage. Like you look back years ago, you had your regulars on stage. Remember the glory days of like D Chambers and like there were certain people you just expect to see on stage that you don't see no more. Like those days are gone. So if you're an old head, you know who I'm talking about. If that reference, that name kind of lets you know where I'm at with it, you don't see those names on stage. Them days are gone, man. Days are gone. You got a whole fresh new faces of people who are just kind of getting into the mix. But yeah, so it's different. It's different. You got to make the adjustments. You gotta get with the times, as people would say. So right away, the energy was a little weird to me. Not bad, just a little weird. Um, maybe it's due to the start time. Started pretty early. It wasn't like your 6, 7, or even 8 p.m. start time. So maybe that played a part in it, but who knows? But I did give my predictions on this the day before, my man Nico on the Friday Fix, as you guys remember. And this is what I had. See, it's documented. This was Friday. I was letting y'all know my prediction picks was Flames, DNA Clips, Casey, Rock, Gotti, right? Those were my picks. And I was just curious. I was curious to see how it went. Now, so, and while I was away, because I couldn't watch, I was getting feedback, and shout out to the supporters who support the show. People like my man Cuz said this aged pretty well, my guy. He said he told me I wasn't all the way wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My man Poncho, follow him. He does the verses thing, right? He does the verses battles where he'll take some of the best moments from, like, let's say A Verb, and then go against like JC and just do that. He does his verses thing. Follow him on YouTube. He said at that period of time I was 4 for 4, and there you go again with the crowd. Told you they was talking about the crowd. Very big complaints. So I had to see for myself. You take this and you apply it and you think about it like, damn, if that's true, that's fucked up. But you, at the end of the day, you definitely still have to go and see for yourself. And I was able to do that. Shout out to my homie. You know what I'm saying? I won't put them out there because I don't want to get them. But I was able to find out and figure it out and watch. And the first battle up was Flames versus Jack Boy. Now, the consensus was online that it was a 30, and just by people reaction, the vibe when I was just scrolling reading, I was thinking it was like a dirty 30, like the way they was hyping her up. But I just get it, man. I just got to realize I'm kind of old in this game now. And when you watching something live, it's just you're overly excited. You're overly excited, particularly when it's the first battle up and you just get, like, when you are the first battle up and you're a fan and you just get there. Anything, any bar that got any type of emotion and punch to it, you kind of hyping up. You know what I'm saying? It's that's gonna never fail. That's undefeated. The first sign of emotion when you first get to an event, when you first hear a bar, it's kind of like a knee jerk reaction. Like, yeah, I'm here. I made it inside. Battle rap is about to go down, and you turning up. You know what I'm saying? So, especially at big events, at URL events. So, I get it. So maybe on first watch to a lot of people who was watching it as it was happening, as opposed to me, I'm already kind of reserved and I wasn't watching it live. I was watching it on a playback. So maybe it didn't hit for me like that. But I do think she won. But I thought round one, round one was closer than people might have. It might seem to people. I thought I liked his round a lot there, and I want to say round two maybe. I feel like I want to say she clearly got that third. That's when he started chanting 3-0, which I thought was wild. But I thought she got it. You can possibly say a 30. You can possibly say a 30. I think I did give her a 30. Um, I found that battle to be mildly entertaining. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. I wasn't disinterested. It was mildly entertaining. I liked his first. His first, he brought the energy. She brought bars. Sometimes her pacing can be kind of methodical and slow. It's like I think that's why she get the comparisons to JC, because when she punches, it's not like at the same rate when Nitty and certain people punch with pace. Up the piece, up the seat, up the. You know what I'm saying? That's like how twerk. When they punching at a pace. She punches more at like a conversational. It's first of all, it sounds conversational, and there's no rapping to it. It's more of a slow type of talk, a slow type of, and that's very much in the JC wheelhouse. Like, it's not a lot of hit the tech and hit your neck and hit, you know what I'm saying, misdirect and bits in different sets. It's not like that. It's not like how Tay Rock does. When Tay Rock is in a pattern, it's constant patterns and then a punch. It's like, no, let me break you down and then hit you with a punch. So it's a little different, a little deliberate. So sometimes you got to get used to it. But I thought she's still dangerous and she was still dope. Um, I thought she won, but I thought Jack Boy did well. But it wasn't like some dirty 30. And if you're gonna get 30 by anybody, wouldn't it be your lady? Your lady is gonna 30 you in real life a lot. So that ain't that that's no big deal. Like, I done got 30. I got 30 over the weekend a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here. Jack, hey yo, Jack, I'm still standing. So you'll be alright. You have to deal with it. I ain't look, you don't think I'm married, bro. You don't think my wife 30 me? Hmm? You know what? I worked on my rebuttals though. This ain't the same. I ain't the same. It's different now. I'm still outside. I'm still outside. But anyway, so that was one. So I feel like I got that one right. I was want to know DNA versus official. Was probably a top three battle of that night. Maybe third. Top three. It's a cool battle, solid battle. Um, I thought DNA kind of set a pace that was hard to keep up with for official. I thought the way he just addresses, the way he tackles angles and can still like make it digestible without being overly intricate, but still you can see a good pin in there. I think he just mastered that art of like the balance. He's the balance between lyricism but not doing too much with lyricism. You get what I'm saying? It's like I got bars, I know what I'm doing, it's strategic. I got punches and angles, but I'm not going to overly complicate it because I understand there's still an element to performing and winning in the building at the moment. You know what I'm saying? In the moment, excuse me. So he got that. I think official. I thought she clearly got the third though. I thought she clearly got the third, but something holds true with official. I'm gonna be honest. I said this maybe during her. I think I said in the Cortez battle, but it might have been even. I think it was the Gaddis battle too. I've said this a long time, and I remember when I said it on Caffeine. I was live streaming, and people was like, "Oh boy, that's like I'm going out on a limb saying this," but I think it still holds true. I think in order for her to get to the levels we remember her at, she might have to step away from the URL and just take a like. I know she took a break and then battle case, but like it's something missing because even when DNA brought up her like rounds being kind of predictable or her what was that plain shit, the Mike Tyson about her shit being plain punches and shit like that. That was a dope ass bar, by the way. Current event DNA is a dangerous DNA. Mike Tyson plain punches. I've said it. Like her the way she punched back in the day doesn't hold a candle to the way a Rum and Fonz punches now. Like she has to add. She got to find out what they're doing and add to her game because that's what she is at heart. She might have an angle in there a little bit. She might be rapping really good here and there and like having a scheme, but at her heart, she's a pure power puncher. But it's been to me, it's been missed more than hit. And I don't know what she got to do to find that. I don't know if she got to watch a whole bunch of BET movies, bring out the Baby Boys, all of them joints that be on BET or something. She got to tap into it and just really dumb out. Um, I don't know, but a lot of her punches, and that's what she relies on. If that's kind of going to be your claim to fame, you gotta update that. You gotta update that. And a lot of times I'm just like, oh, that was cool. I shouldn't be saying that's cool. So a lot of that's cool when we're talking about official, who's like a Mount Rushmore candidate for the women. You know what I mean? Like I should be like, oh my god, she is bugging out. That's crazy. So I do got DNA winning 2-1. The first 2 rounds were pretty clear to me. Solid battle. O wasn't bad. O had moments. She had spurts. And that's kind of why I know she can tap into it. If she was done, I would just be like, she's done. She's finished. But she shows glimpses. She showed it here. She showed a little bit more in the Casey battle. When she battled Casey, I seen a little bit more, particularly in that first round. She was dumbing out. I'm like, she's getting there. She just need more reps. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she need more reps. I don't know. Just more chances, more tries, more battles. But I think I want to see her off URL in more grittier settings. Like, you know what I'm saying? What like a Black Ice Cartel, like a Riot, somewhere where it's just bar fest. You don't really gotta entertain and perform crazy. You're not on a stage on a platform. Yeah, I want to see her like in like a small room just go crazy against somebody who can punch and do all that shit too. I think you'll see the beast come back in her. You know what I mean? But so I was 2 for 2 there. What we got? Clips and Yoshi G. Clips and Yoshi G, man. That was a 30 piece. I ain't gonna hold you. 30 piece that I saw coming. Nico really picked Nico. I was shocked that he picked Yoshi in this battle. And it's not because she isn't talented, but this was probably the worst person on the card she probably could have got. Maybe, yeah, it might have been for her. Because because he's so, stylistically he's so different than her, and his style is so much more pleasant for the viewers in attendance than hers is. This is why I keep saying about Yoshi, and like nobody's gonna hear me, but the people that watch are gonna clip it and like repeat, listen to this, and then like use it somewhere else. Like I know how this, like I be watching and I'll be getting stuff sent back to me like, yo, didn't you just say this? It's just funny how that goes, but you know, yeah, neither here nor there. But I've been saying this for like probably since even before the Prestavia battle. Um, it's pretty clear and apparent her style isn't suited for these stages, and people keep pouncing on her delivery. Her delivery is fine. It's two things. It's her being one light in voice, like voice power, her projection. How she delivers it is like that's her style. That's how, but it doesn't carry. Like she doesn't have strong projection. And I know y'all think delivery and projection is the same, but it's not. It's not. Um, it's not. But like she doesn't have her shit doesn't carry. So you add the fact with that, along with the fact that she's a schemer builder type. That's just a recipe for disaster on a big stage. That was one of remember Chilla versus DNA. Chilla versus Mr. Current Event Bar. I'll say I'll bring up something about you and then punch with it real quick and then get to the next bar. That DNA, like Chilla never stood a chance really. When he's trying to just scheme, that was back when Chilla was scheme like a whole round. Like she does a lot of that weaving, beautiful shit though. Like it's well written. She would have to find a way to condense it and add performance elements within there to break up the to break up the just the staleness of just straight scheming and us having to follow along. It would have to be performed well too. I think if there's someone she can look at and model after in current form will be Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos, you know, for the most part, has seemed to break the mold of a schemer who just boring and just gonna scheme and weave shit together. He's actually acting out, performing shit, and you know, having like these big moments in between building up before he even gets to the crescendo, which is the punch, right? She has to find that and master that because right now it's looking like it's just to the untrained ear, it comes across as filler. It's not to me. It's not to me. I can hear. I'm paying attention. I'm the one who said her second round versus Prestavia was beautiful, and she got that round kind of clear to me when people were saying 3-0. So I'm following, but there's a lot of casual listeners that aren't trying to decipher everything, unfortunately. So she has to cater to the masses, which is the casuals. The casuals are the masses. The hardcore, I'm catching everything types or feel like they are. They're the minority. We're in the minority. You got to cater to the casuals. So in order to cater to the casuals, you have to find that balance. Find that balance, and you'll be okay. But in this battle, you kind of just got outclassed by someone who just knows all this already. Like like Clips, could scheme a whole round if he wanted to. He could build like he could. Like never think because these guys don't that they can't. Like he very well could if he wanted to. Just chooses not to because he knows where the bread is at. He knows the moneymaker, the shit that's gonna get him winning votes on polls and winning in the building 9 times out of 10. When you're in a room full of people who want instant gratification and want to drink and react to shit. You lost to someone who reads the room better than most. No shame in that. But what I do like, her rebuttal was really dope, right? Still, that rebuttal was probably one of the top 3 biggest reactions of the whole night. So she can hang her hat on that. And what I like about Yoshi is she's a fighter. Because I swear, she never looks like she's about to quit or call time on her. Like, she gets through her shit. She's a trooper. She's going to make it, bro. She's going to make it. I got a feeling like she's gonna make it, man. She's gotta hang in there and just find that sweet spot, and you'll be straight. All right. Next up, so I was 3-0, or wait, yeah, 3-0 so far. KCJ versus Aver. Man, why y'all do Verb like that? Y'all ain't had to do Verb like that. It was really unnecessary. Truthfully, truthfully unnecessary, bro. So I get it. He said, "I am a grinder." In this battle rap culture where everything is pause and ayo, y'all felt the need to do that. But even in battle rap context, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't it, y'all. Because he started off. It's not like he just came out and said that. Like, hey yo, can y'all hear me? I am a grinder. Like, it's not like he came out and just said that. He said like something about 2 weeks prep, something, and he was just saying he was a warrior. He got warrior spirit. Like, who else you know? Like, he was giving himself. Y'all knew that though, but it he was the wrong person to say it, I guess, because do they boo if Lux comes out and say that? No. Do they boo if Geechee says that? No. Do they boo if Surf comes out and says? I doubt it. Highly doubt it. But Verb, man, kind of did this to yourself, building this, and I don't think he cares. Like, it didn't bother him. It didn't bother him, so he doesn't care. He didn't care, but it's unfortunate, bro. It's like the dude, like only Verb could give you 3 battles in which you can say at worst he was maybe 1-2, but I think people got him 2-1. Like, I think the consensus is he lost to Easy, right? The consensus also is he beat Head Ice. Kind of split on him in Pass, but I actually seen the more people got him winning than Pass. So, but all good performances. Good performances. Not like he wasn't outstanding, but he was good, really good in all 3. 4th battle, he starts out with that line, and right away, everybody's like, people on Twitter are overreacting. Oh, he should retire. Oh, it's over for him. Well, you don't want to see him. Really? Because there's some other battles out there that don't give you 3 performances of quality, and y'all be in a rush to bring them back or see them again. Like, this is kind of like, we picking and choosing. Are we picking and choosing? It's a little weird. A little weird. But anyway, he didn't help himself the rest of the way. So you can only save somebody for so long, right? Not that I'm here trying to save him, but I just thought that was a little. I mean, it was cool if you react to it real quick and let him get on with it, but to react, get the AO, and then like flat out boo, it kind of just slows things up for no reason. As far as Casey, because she did go first, she won again, man. She won again. I picked her to win because I just thought she would be more consistent. She's very consistent. She doesn't have high ceiling shit to me personally. Like, none of her shit be overwhelmingly like, oh my god, I can't believe she said that to this person. But it just be a lot of good jabs. Like, oh, she tagging him, and then the points tally up. So at the end of the round, you like, damn, I didn't know she put up all these points. How she do that? He was like, oh, hitting a lot of jabs, right? Pretty much she did that all battle and was able to win because he said a lot of nothing of true substance, power, or just entertaining. Like, it was uninspired, really unoriginal, and quite frankly, when people say they want to see him retire or they don't want to see him on URL again, neither one of those things are true for me. But what I will say, I don't want to see him battle women ever. And it's not because I got him 0-3 against Bonnie. What was it? Bonnie Hustle 30 them, and he just got 30 again. It's not because of that, right? it's not because of the result, it's because of his approach. His approach is like this male chauvinistic, I'm a guy, you should be in the kitchen. This is how you treat us, and we do like you's a pawn, I'm a king, like all that. Like his approach is very archaic and just predictable and just not good. It's not good. It's the same shit like Swamp kind of tried against Casey. You see what that landed? Like he ain't really been the same, really, in my opinion. You gotta if you're not creative enough to find a way to attack a woman, don't take these battles. Don't take these battles, man. That's why you got to give Loso so much credit for battling not only um a woman like Vixen, but battling her when she was like hot and you was coming in as like an underdog. And he put together brilliant material against her that was creative, that wasn't like your typical shit. It was just really good, man. Kind of make you wish he was on this card. You know what I mean? Bring him back. Could have JC to me should have been a day one guy. Fonz should have been a day one guy because Verb and all of this shit that he's doing, changing his name again, the cocaine VZ. It's just not it, man. It just wasn't it. But all in all, that battle wasn't really good to me. I'm gonna be real with you. I watched it once, never again, because it like I only watch battles, even underwhelming battles. I'll watch back one more time if it's close and I really got to decide a winner. But because this battle is so easy to call, I have no other reason to watch this again. So I won't. Can't make me. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't win with him. So I was 4-0, and now we actually to a really good battle, right? Woke the crowd back up after a long spell of just blase. Tay Rock versus Vixen the Assassin. Bravo to you two on 2 weeks' notice at that. That's how it normally happens, right? Like, the ones on the shortest prep be having the better battles than people who had mad time. Usually how it works, right? So, yeah, it's really not much. This is a debatable battle. I personally got Rock with the first and the third. I thought the first was pretty clear, but she had a good first. I thought her second was pretty clear. He had a good second. And the third to me was the closest because they both was kind of good, but had some dry spots in there to me. But I gave it to Rock because I think he kind of separated himself towards the end there. Like he kind of turned up a notch and then just left him. You know what I'm saying? So left her, excuse me. And that's how I felt about that. But all in all, her stock is so high. Honestly, there's a 3-horse race to me for well, it might be 4. So there's 2 battles that have to go down this year for the women's supremacy, right? And we're gonna get to that once I put a ball on this. But Rock was so in control in that first round. For her to kind of take control back in the second round just shows me what a force she truly is. But then for Rock to come back in the third and like apply more pressure, it just shows you the true one of the kings of the shit that he is, man. He's really one of them ones. And in a lot of ways, even though I know Geechee is the face now, in a lot of ways, when you think URL, you kind of think Tay Rock. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, when you see Tay Rock on a big stage and Smack there, it feels like URL. I guess is what I'm saying. Am I tripping? Am I the only one who senses that? Like when it's Rock on stage and Smack, Smack is there and it's on a big stage, it feels like URL again. If you know what I'm saying. So that was pretty cool, and I thought they both had some power shots. I thought Vixen performance was just crazy. Now she did a lot of bumping and shit, so shout out to Rock for being a good sport. I'm not the biggest fan. Like I'm all with keeping your hands to yourself when you battling. Like even if it's a woman doing it, it ain't really need. But I knew wasn't nothing up with that. They both fuck with each other. It's all love. And Vixen is probably the most. I feel like Vixen is the most likable woman in battle rap as far as the battle rappers. I've never seen someone who had a really true problem with her. She's always in a good spirits, good mood. She fucks with everybody. She don't play like she ain't with no team or nothing like that. So she don't play sides. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's just super likable. So it was it was easy for people to root for her in this battle, and they put on the show. They put on the show. Her stock high. You know, Rock stock is always gonna be his stock. So that's how you have a battle on the stage, man. That's how you perform. That's how you shut shit down. It was dope, man. One of the better battles from URL this year so far. So I was happy to see that. And wrap things up with Geechee and Jazz, man. Geechee and Jazz had to rap last, and you can see the effects in that because the crowd just was deadpan for the most part. Um, I seen people saying that Jazz won pretty clear. That was what I saw before I started watching it. So I watch it, and she goes first, and they wasn't reacting to a lot of shit she was saying. But she was saying some shit in that first. She was saying some shit in that first, man. I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta watch that back. Watch her first round back. She was saying some shit. Again, t- she's a performance on the stage type of battler though, where you're not gonna get the elite rapping, but you're gonna get performance, crowd participation, setting the tone, nice tempo, angles, like the stuff that'll work for a crowd. She knows how to do that. She's a master at that shit, man. She's good, man. She's in a lot of ways she kind of reminds me of a hybrid of like a DNA and a John John when you're on stage. Like current event bars, I'm gonna angle you, but it's not gonna be this long like angle like someone made, let's say like a real deal would do, where pretty much most of the round is centered around the angle. It's like I'm gonna give you it's a segment more so. I got a segment about this particular topic. I'm gonna bring it up, which might take 4 to 8, and then I'm gonna get into my punching bag to punch on the angle that I just used in the next 8, and then I'm off to the next, you know what I'm saying, series of bars and shit. And she's just really good at that. Geechee though, here's the thing about this Geechee and Jazz battle. I feared. I said two things gonna happen, and there was no gray area. I said it was either two things, and I was sure of it. Either he was gonna be like the Geechee we seen against Mike P or against Casey J in the tournament and just dumb out, or he's going to do what he's clever at doing to make it look competitive, but not like he totally gave the battle up. Is he's going to give you one. I said this like I just know battle rap and I know tendencies because I watch it so much to the point where I'm leaving. Like I got to stop watching battle rap. The tendency with Geechee is if it's a battle that he's like taking, but he doesn't have like a sense of urgency to really seek and destroy, what he'll do is give you one serious round to show you like this what could happen to you all 3 rounds. It doesn't necessarily mean he's going to do that in the first, but he's going to do that at some part of the battle. It just so happened to me it was the first round where he set a tempo, like when he started getting to that dispatcher bag and shit like that. When he started getting a little more serious, you can tell, you can see it in his eyes. I was really about to say that, but no, you can just tell in his demeanor. Like his demeanor was once he got into that bag about her, you know, calling the cops. You know, he's bringing up Mike Brown situations, and you know, you're the ones that sent the cops out to kill these black people. Like he started getting really into that character, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, and was really intense with it. That's the Geechee that if he was like that all 3 rounds, she don't stand a chance. But I knew in my heart, I'm like, when he's cool with you, you can just like he's not fake as far as friendship. Like you can just tell. Like the only reason why I think him and Rum went crazy like that is because it was money on the line. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just an exhibition like this, and you got to remember, with Kings versus Queens, people call it an exhibition. It's kind of like Double Impact. You treat it like an All-Star game. What? Sure, there's bragging rights like that, but it's more all in fun. It's all in fun. So, and I'm not saying that she didn't earn it. She definitely earned the W. So because I do gotta win it. Gotta win it in the next 2 rounds. I feel like it was close. I feel like the second she got pretty clear. The first he got pretty clear. I think the third. She won. I like her angle about um him not like the whole breaking down like where you got your name from. Like you got this from the South, but you got this from the East Coast. Like I like that. Like her angle game is pretty strong, and her the way she studies her opponents is very good. Like she does real good homework. I thought his angle too on her. You know, me and Carl, he like how you big bad Jazz, but you don't really got no responsibilities. You need permission to do this, and you still living. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit was cool. And then they started getting into this like they had like making up the scenario where they had fake sex with each other. That was weird. Like, y'all gotta just call time if you ain't really got nothing to say. Just call time. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not does nothing for us. Just you guys aren't y'all aren't he ain't hit that, you ain't give him that. What do y'all know? It's not I'm not entertained by that. But anyway, it was an okay battle. I wish it was just if it was taken more serious because they're so gifted, like for like her when she's on 10, like when she's at that level, like she was against 40 and like she was against Gaddis, like that's some of the best Jazz work. Geechee gives me anything like he did against Mike P or kind of similar to when he battled Casey. It's a totally different battle. We're talking about this is one of the better battles of the year. It was just cool. You can just tell it was friendly. It was friendly. I think he was more friendly with it than she was. This is the first time probably in her career seriously where she was looking like she had something to prove. She had no shot to win. I feel like that was one of those for her, and she rarely feels that way. So you can tell, especially in the first round, the way she was talking, the way she like added extra aggression to her voice and inflection and shit. So you know, all in all, okay battle. So to be honest with you, I think that's the only one I got wrong. That's the only one I got wrong. I picked Geechee and I thought he was gonna win clear. I was wrong. I got Jazz rounds 2 and 3 with it. The third is an edge. The third could be debated though, but I'll get that to her, and I'll say, I was what 5-1. I'll take that. I'll take that. If you got Vixen beating Tay Rock though, 4-2 ain't bad either. I'll be 4-2 if you got Vixen winning. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I like Tay Rock's third. I like Jazz's third in her battle. That's what it came down to. Um, but based on the caffeine votes, right? It ended 3-3, which I thought was weird. Like, how you gonna have this 3-3? Why are y'all even doing this on even numbers? Like, why wasn't if it ends in a tie is weird. It didn't solve anything. But I guess day 2 you get to 3, so that's 9. So, but if it's not live, it just I don't know. The detachment of it not being live is weird too. I don't know, but it was weird. Let's see. Let's go back to it. I want to go back to it. Let's see. One Flames versus Jack Boy. Cool, solid battle. Probably my second favorite battle of the night. Uh, DNA official, probably my third. Yoshi G Clips was Averb and Casey was a no. Love Vixen and Rock. Geechee and Jazz. Probably my second least favorite. Or my third. I would probably get this card like a 6.5. It was like a 6.5 to me overall. But yeah, that's how I'm calling that. What I will say is my takeaway from this is Jazz. I want Jazz to battle Coffee and Vixen to battle 40. I think. But hear me out. I need y'all to hear this. This card proved who the top dogs are. There's a separation gap with the women. There's a separation. There's 4 leading the charge for the women for me. You can debate this with whoever you want. But I'm starting to see it now. There's a separation gap, and then there's like the one on the outside that's close. But to me, 40, Jazz, Vixen, Coffee, and Flames. I'm gonna say 5. I just said 5, right? 40, Jazz, Vixen, Coffee, Flames. Almost making the cut is Shuni, because Shuni been cooking. But to me, those are the ones holding all the cards for the ladies right now. Not saying there's plenty of talented women. Like, y'all know how I feel about Rainy the Rebel. That's on the come up. That's gonna crack a lot of y'all helmets. Y'all know how I feel about E Hart. E Hart to me she's the most dangerous. She's the one that I think they all fear just in a room with each other. Like, small room, nobody. I don't think none of them got the guts to call out E Hart. Not seriously. Don't let that K Shine shit fool you. Talking about you, some of you women, like you women ain't got y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all wouldn't do that. Y'all are scared. But anyway, so I'm pushing her to the side just because I just don't think she's gonna get called out. I really don't. But right now, currently in active, those are the 5 players for the women that are just they gotta square up too. Like, so 40 and Coffee was gonna battle, but that's not happening, and it appears that's gonna never happen, right? So why not give Vixen 40? Give Coffee Jazz. I think Coffee Jazz. If Coffee's saying she got one more battle in her, and she's done, why not give her the one who people look at as the one? Right? Let Vixen battle 40, and let's just see. Like, I need to see these. I need to see these because it's weird. I feel like the most consistent, the most impressive person to me over the last year and a half has been Vixen. I feel like it don't take much for Jazz to steal a spotlight though. You come out, you pretty much body Gaddis, and then you get the Geechee plate in which you pull out a dub. And like I said, whether it was a friendly battle and it was like a gimme or whatever, like you get credit with a dub, like you beat quote unquote the face of battle rap. To me, you beat him. To me, you got it, and I had you losing. So you got a claim, but when 40 battles, it's just a whole different atmosphere. Like, all of these women got a claim to it, right? Coffee is the reigning Woman of the Year. So it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. We gotta figure this out. Some matchups need to happen and need to happen fast. Debo, Remy. Remy said that she got a card coming out in June. Hopefully one of these matchups occur. I want to see Shuni on that card. First Lady Flames on that card. Don't have them women up there at the top, at that top little section, like doing commentary. Y'all better bring back Misfit and E Hart if they not battling on the card. Because I'm just letting you know ahead of time, Remy. I'm just letting you know you don't listen to the show, but somebody might that you know. All right, send that message. That's it, man. That's all I really got for y'all. It was a okay event, pretty solid, a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to be be uh be respectful, but at the same time be honest. I'm glad I took a vacation. I'm glad I didn't stay and watch that live. Like, it would have kind of been a bummer, like, to miss out on hanging with the. I said bummer. You know, I gotta stop hanging around white people. It would have been tragic, yo, to really just miss out on quality time with the fam to watch that. So I was able to still do what I had to do with the family, come home, still watch it, get the job done, and then peace out. And now I can end this show and peace out from here too. All right. So y'all take it easy. Look, Caffeine, I'm doing watch battles, I'm doing interviews. Follow me on Caffeine. It's where, live content is being made and things like that. We're gonna have fun. And yeah, stay on the lookout for more stuff on YouTube as well, man. I'm out. Keep it battle rap. Peace and love.